Later.
Okay, shut up. I was driving my car from Massachusetts to Bowling Green, Ohio.
Why couldn't you have told the story an hour ago? Actually, hold on. Can you make the story under an hour? Because the camera will die. Okay, good.
I'm divorcing you.
We're not married.
I just saw an article about a woman who's filing for divorce from a man she was living with for 6 years and is asking for like $2,500 a month or something. I don't think you can legally do that. That's pretty spoopy.
Woo!
Anywho, Bowling Green, Ohio. The scariest place there is because there's nothing there. I got lost. My GPS, at the time, it was one of those GPSs that sit on your dashboard.
Like a Garmin? Like a Jarman?
Can we say that? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, why not? Yeah, it was a Garmin, so it sucked.
Sponsored by Garmin. Garmin, the GPS.
The GPS told me to take a right turn in the middle of the highway, but lo and behold, there was an exit. It wasn't marked. I took a very scenic way to Bowling Green. It took about 14 hours when it should only have taken about 10. And so...
Jill, doggo inspection.
Oh, white, pit bull, chunk, happy. Always do your doggo inspections when you see them.
Thank you.
It was probably about midnight, and there was a house every 40 to 50 feet or so, and they were all boarded up in the windows. Every single one of them was boarded up. There was no street lights. There were wide stretches of just field and corn with farm equipment, but no lights. I could just sort of see the shadowy outline. And finally I came to a train crossing, and I was really tired and starting to get freaked out because I was lost. There's nothing going on. I turn on the radio, and there's just white noise on every single station. It was just for everything.
What was that again? One more time.
Why did I do that? I picked up my phone to call my boyfriend at the time because I was pretty freaked out. Sorry, I dated people before you. I picked up my phone, I called him, and my phone just shut off. And this seriously happened. I'm not making this up. And these headlights show up in my rear view. Oh, I didn't mention, while I'm flipping through the radio and my phone, the reason I'm just sitting there is the train... What are they called?
Screen doors.
No? The blinker things that come down and say, don't cross or you're going to get hit by a train.
The blinker things that say, don't cross, you're going to get hit by the train.
Those came down in front of me, so I'm waiting, and there's no horn, there's no train that I can see coming, there's just nothing. It's been actual minutes. My phone has stopped. The radio has nothing. I have it on scan, and it's just going from white noise to white noise to white noise. I'm scared. And these headlights show up in my rearview mirror, and this truck pulls up and comes all the way up with his high beams on so that his bumper is just about to bump mine. Like, he's so close to the back of my car. And
I thought we were going to do that thing where we go back and forth again.
No. I'm freaking out. I thought I was going to get axe murdered. Specifically, not just murdered. I'm looking around. I'm trying to make note of where I am. I had a charger in my car.
And you were in Ohio, so you were like, I'm by the
I don't know if I was.
I'm by the corn and the corn. There's some yellow corn. There's some slightly yellower
Could have
corn.
been Pennsylvania. I don't know.
If it was near BG, it wasn't anywhere near Pennsylvania.
Again, I took a weird way there. I don't...
That would be catastrophic.
Spoop. Ghost poop. Put it in my hand. Put the
I've
ghost
already
poop in
proven
my
that
hand.
I'm really bad at this.
No, put the ghost poop in my hand. Okay, there it is.
Okay, I'm doing this against my will.
It's gone. I'm terrified. I finally get my phone to turn back on, and the train finally starts to come by, and it's so far away, and the things have been down for, at this point, a solid 3 to 4 minutes. It felt like 15. And the guy in the truck behind me starts flashing his high beams on and off and on and off at me, and it's not even honking its horn or anything like they normally do when they come through. Or I just break the thing that's in front of me, which I've almost did. Train goes past. This guy's still flashing his high beams at me. As I go over the tracks, he speeds up and goes way past me. I'm still driving. There's nowhere that I can see. It's just a street, and it goes straight back towards the highway, and I find this one little left turn into some corn that somehow wound up back at the highway. And somehow the GPS told me again to take the same exit again, And I don't know what I was thinking. I was just so freaked out and scared. I followed directions automatically. I go back onto that road again. End up there again.
Some say she died that day.
And I'm still driving down that road.
She's still driving down that very same Ohio road. We'll see you next time.
So I go down again, and the truck ends up behind me again. I don't know how it played out a second time, but it did. It's the same truck. It was a rusty, reddish, grayish, like splotchy-ass paint job truck. I sped down that road as fast as I could. I got back onto the turn that took me back to the highway and ignored the GPS directions for the next half an hour until I just kept going until there was no feasible way for me to end up back there. But it was terrifying. I was so scared. My phone worked fine, by the way, after I got out of there. I called and I was tired and I was angry and I was crying because I was lost and it was ugly.
Yeah. Next time on Porch Talks. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again!
Ow!